Let's start by defining the term feminism. Feminism is the belief in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. The overall goal of feminism is to challenge systemic inequalities women face on a daily basis. In most parts of the world, women are viewed as less worthy, weak, and inferior in comparison to men. Gender discrimination is a common civil rights violation that takes many forms, including reproduction discrimination, unequal pay for women that have the same jobs as men, with an average earning only 82% of men's pay in the United States, as well as gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is physical or mental harm directed at people on the basis of their gender role, social sexual characteristics, or sexual orientation. Gender-based violence occurs at a micro level of peace, when an individual can face conflict and violence against the way they look, act, and feel. Feminists have been fighting against gender-based violence since the 60s during the second wave of the feminist movement, including the Take Back the Night rallies of 1976 and the Violence Against Women Act of 1994 that sought to improve criminal justice and community-based responses to domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and stalking in the United States. At a meso level of peace, many feminist groups and organizations in the United States have formed to spread awareness of feminism. One organization is the American Association of University Women that uses multiple approaches, including campus leadership and educational funding, to empower female college students. At a macro level of peace, people from all over the world have come together to put an end to gender inequality. On January 21st, 2017, over 7 million people participated in the Women's March. The Women's March was a worldwide peaceful protest to advocate legislation and policies regarding human rights and other issues, including women's rights, immigration reform, healthcare reform, reproductive rights, the natural environment, LGBTQ rights, racial equality, freedom of religion, and workers' rights. The Women's March, along with a vast majority of other feminist marches and campaigns, use nonviolent methods to express issues on gender inequality. Nonviolent methods enable people to oppose government actions and policies through peaceful protest, resistance, and interference. Nonviolent campaigns have a success rate of 53%. Violent campaigns, on the other hand, have a much smaller success rate of 26%.
Women, now folks, all you other folks, let me just give a charge out to the women, okay? I know we got men and brothers and others here, but I want to talk to the women. We cannot leave without a charge. The battles that we now face, we face with determination and strength. We are not mighty in weapons, but we are what? Mighty in peace. Can you say that? Mighty in peace. We are not armed with guns. We are armed with our sincerity. We have power. Nonviolence is a force more powerful.
In conclusion, it is necessary to acknowledge feminism and inequalities between women and men. While there have been great strides towards equality, there is still a long way to go until we can confidently say women and men are treated the same.